welcome to another edition of American in Poland. I'm in Walmart in Oregon, and I am loading up for my trip back to Poland. And I'm going to take you along the journey with me, and tomorrow I'm loading up on the plane and heading to Turkey, then to Warsaw, and back to my fabulous Polish-American life. And I'm super excited because I'm preparing for my exam. So cross your fingers, send some prayers my way, because I'm gonna be passing my exam, and that is a big deal. I'll explain about that exam later. It's B1 Polish level, and yes, I'm gotowe. So anyways, I'm going to pick up some stuff for Thanksgiving. I know I can make everything from scratch. That's what everybody says online, but you know what? There's sometimes you just need to have some American food. I'll have to tell you what I've missed as far as American food is concerned and what I haven't missed. Poland has rubbed off on me and rubbed off on me good, and I'm very thankful for it. I'm losing a lot of weight, much healthier lifestyle, and I'm very thankful that I live in Poland. So anyways, let us go shopping together in the Walmart. It looks like on my list that I need to pick up some Lowry's seasoned salt, some chili mix, some taco seasoning mix, and some brown gravy mix, some stuffing. Yes, that is going on the plane with me. You do not want to even know how much that costs on Allegro or Amazon PL. So I'm grabbing it while I can. I can make homemade stuffing, but I'm sorry, I just want to have the real deal in the box, in the pan, in your tummy stuffing. It just is very much Thanksgiving. And here we go. Let's go find these things. Good morning to travel day back to Poland. I have packed up all my goodies that I purchased at Walmart, making sure that it is TSA friendly in my brand new luggage that my mom and I got, because I have had a piece of luggage that's kind of like mid-size. So I've got all my stuff packed here, and my parents and I were about ready to head out to the Eugene airport. It's a beautiful day. It's about 50 degrees right now. And when I fly into Poland, it should be a lot colder, which I'm really excited about that. It's kind of a weird year. It's been very warm. And I'm really excited to take you with me, because this time, instead of flying through Germany, which I normally do, I'm flying for the first time to Istanbul. That's right. I like Turkey. I like Turkish food, and I've met a lot of people from Turkey living in Warsaw, and I just am really excited. Even if I'm only going to be there in the airport to transit from one gate to the next, it doesn't matter to me. I'm pretty excited that I get to be in this very ancient and historical city for even the amount of time I get to be there. And then it's just a quick turnaround trip from Istanbul to Warsaw, and our Gabby, who's been with Moxie the cat, she's going to meet us at the airport and take us back to my place in Warsaw. And that's going to be enough traveling for a little bit. And then I have some trips planned for the future, which I'll be taking you along with me. So without further ado, let's get this luggage I've been talking to you about into the car, and let's get traveling again from Oregon to Istanbul to Warsaw. go. Some hot coffee for you.
Well, thank you.
And we'll be joined by my mom in just a little bit. There she is. These are the moments I really cherish, and it's like those last few moments, just having a cup of coffee, you know, with the ones that you love before you head out, you know, to your destination. I'm sure all of you that are watching know exactly what I'm talking about. And my parents are amazing. They'll like, you know, wait for you, make sure you really go through security before they say goodbye. And I'm gonna really miss them. Hey, super successful. Up the famous steps onto SeaTac. It was super good. I hope you guys loved meeting my parents, both of them together, and just traveling with me to the United States after COVID with no mask whatsoever, and having the best family time a girl could have. And now I'm back to my travel-y self to Poland. So here we go. It was super good to see my mom and dad and my sisters and all their family. It was a super successful trip to be with them and to make lots of lovely memories. And that's, you know, one of the main reasons we travel, right? It's to get some R&R, and it is to see the sights, eat the food, and make memories. And there's no better memory than, I don't know, that you can look back upon than making a good one with your family. I think one of the sweetest things that my family did was we were celebrating my brother-in-law's birthday and my sister Jessica's birthday, and we did a big old group hug, and that was worth everything, just to be there with them. And I think if you've got a good family, you know exactly what I'm talking about and how precious that is, especially for you moms and dads that have kids like me living in, you know, abroad, or they're doing military service abroad or someplace else. You know, just having that precious family moment is worth everything. So now we're going to load up on the plane and get on out of here and head to Washington State. And I'm kind of hoping that I'll see Mount St. Helens. It's kind of like gloomy outside, but I'm crossing my fingers that I'll be able to see some of the Cascade Mountains, because I'm kind of like, I don't know, a volcano nerd. Is that something that you could be, a volcano nerd? But I am. I'm a volcano nerd. So I'm a volcano nerd. So I'm really looking forward to hopefully seeing Mount St. Helens and Mount Hood. So this is saying goodbye to speaking English all the time and hearing American voices, and back to speaking Polish. So jestem gotowa na mój egzam, jestem gotowa powiedzieć wszystko po polsku, so jestem gotowa.
Publishers of course safety information. Please review that safety.
I can't believe the visibility today. It's so clear. And now we're getting our first glimpse of the Three Sisters volcanic mountain complex. These three volcanoes, which are active, are stratovolcanoes and part of the Cascade Mountain Range in Oregon. They are being watched closely by the USGS, but no fear lives here. Everything's going to be okay. On this flight, we were served water in a box. I'm pretty interested to see how it's going to go. We are hitting the Cascade jackpot today on this flight. I believe this is either Mount Jefferson or Mount Hood. So if you can help a sister out, let me know in the comments to verify. And I'm thinking that this is Mount Adams because it is so close to my favorite, Mount St. Helens. And you can see it as we're kind of passing over the two mountains in the same view. So let's talk about Mount St. Helens. Mount St. Helens actually blew its top a year before I was born. And if you were around for it anywhere in the world, not just in the Pacific Northwest, it's like one of those moments in history where everybody kind of remembers where they were and what they experienced, kind of like 9/11, for example. Everybody has a memory, like my parents, for example. I asked them, do you remember where you guys were when Mount St. Helens blew up? They're like, yep, we sure do. And you can see that the mountain has, of course, been reconstructing itself since that eruption, which is pretty typical for volcanoes. And also you can see the remnants of what was this beautiful Spirit Lake. So I highly recommend that you get yourself up to Mount St. Helens and check it out and learn about it, because it's just a really, really neat place to visit. And our trip would not be complete without a visit from Mount Rainier, one of the most beautiful of the stratovolcanoes in the Cascade Mountain Range, which is also a signal for us that, hello, it's time to land soon in the Seattle metropolitan area. And on a day like this, where there is no fog, no clouds, you are just going to be amazed at how beautiful this area is. So here we go, and next we'll be seeing you in the airport. Flying with Alaskan Airlines. They are so polite and wonderful, and I also really am going to miss flying in the United States, because people are very polite and they're not pushing and trying to jump in front of you because they were busy. I guess maybe they need to go see the President of the United States or something, I don't know. So I'm going to really enjoy this time in Seattle, my little layover, and gonna go look for my gate to Turkish Airlines. All right, I'm here at beautiful SeaTac, and it is so gorgeous outside and clear and blue skies and warm, and I'm looking for Gate S. So the adventure in SeaTac begins, and here we go to find Turkish Airlines. My new friend I met. She's a realtor, so if you're looking for a beautiful home, and what region are you
in? Eugene, Oregon.
In Eugene, Oregon, if you're looking for a beautiful home, if you're a first-time home buyer, or you're just looking for a flip-it property.
Jennifer.
And which?
At Remax.
Oh, Remax. Ooh.
Yeah. With Team Zabrowski.
Oh, you know that you're, Zabrowski, that's like Polish. She's super nice. She told me her story about how she was in Portland when Mount St. Helens erupted. I guess it erupted, of course, in May 18th or something like that, 1980 in the morning on a Sunday. And it erupted again later that night when she and her friends were at a concert. And because they didn't have cell phones and stuff back then, she didn't even realize that it had erupted again. And so she had gone to like a pizza restaurant with some friends, and we're knocking on the door because all the ash was coming down, and the guy was like, get out of here, go home, the mountain is blowing up again. So it was really cool to hear her story and get to know her. And again, if you need some real estate help and you live in Eugene, Oregon, or are planning on moving there, I recommend her. She was so super nice. She's here for a real estate conference. You just never know who you're gonna meet when you're traveling. I love traveling and I love meeting people. Go figure. Okay, so now we're off to the S gate and we're taking this little train thing. So here we go. Here we go. I just talked with the guy, and he says I'm gonna have to board on one more train, and then I'll get to the S. So if you're ever traveling here on SeaTac,
Doors closing.
this might
Please
be some
stand
helpful
clear.
information for you. Here we go. Here we go.
E-gates, package claims, and ground transportation. 4 feet for C and N gates.
So the transfer shuttle is right here,
Okay.
and then it's going to take you to the A gates, which is very similar to this setup here, where you've got
Okay.
transfer shuttle here, and then train opposite will be A, B, and S.
For S and T gates.
I'm really proud of how easy that was to do the S-Gate, where everyone is leaving the United States and going someplace. I just talked to a girl, and she was coming over here because she lives in Canada. So it was really nice to talk to a little Canadian friend. We talked about Tim Hortons, of course. How could you not? I'm really looking forward to figuring out where Turkish Airlines is. And I'm excited actually about flying Turkish Airlines because one of my favorite vloggers, I've seen them do lots of travel videos in business class and economy on Turkish Airlines, and I feel like Turkish Airlines has a really nice product. So I can't wait to review it and see if it lives up to its expectations and standards. Be good, Turkish Airlines, be good. In the international section, when you've got duty free, I never really buy anything from duty free, but I'm on the hunt right now to find some pamiątki for a few people. My last American pamiątki, and I'm gonna have to switch over from speaking English all the time to switching back to speaking Polish. So I'm like savoring my Americanness and being around everybody speaking American. And then I'm looking forward to getting back in there. I mówi po polsku. That's the name of the game. So my gate is actually right behind me, and I'm gonna go find something to eat and some pamiątki, and then I'll be checking back in with you later when I get on my plane. So we are ready to load up on my flight to Istanbul. I checked with the guy. He said that even though there's a 1 hour delay, that there should hopefully be no problem with me getting to my Warsaw flight. I hope so. I'm like ready to head back to Warsaw, and I'm really looking forward to this Turkish Airlines experience. I'm sitting by some guys, if you can hear them, speaking Turkish, having a good time here in the airport. I'm bummed that I don't get to go into Istanbul and see the great market and have some Turkish coffee and kebab and baklava. So for sure, it's on the bucket list. American and Turkey. It's coming someday soon. So in the meantime, I'm just waiting for them to call my group number, and on we go to Istanbul. Here I go to Turkish Airlines to Istanbul. It's gonna be wonderful. Well, my dears, I'm not allowed to really be shooting on this flight. I should have thought about maybe contacting Turkish Airlines in advance, but in the meantime, if you could, please hit that subscribe button, click the bell, and follow me on more travel-y adventures in Poland and outside of Poland. I want to say dziękuję bardzo, thank you very much, and see you in the next episode. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. It's gonna be crazy.